Morning to you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Trending Topics. My name is Chris Megwambo. One of the trends of the weekend and into the new week is the country Egypt. On Friday evening, militants attacked a mosque in Egypt, and the militants detonated a bomb inside a crowded mosque in a place called Sinai Peninsula, which killed at least 305 and wounded 128. And from the officials, that was the deadliest terror attack of history, of the modern history in Egypt. And obviously out of this, there's been a reaction from international media, the international leaders, and even veterans, the people who are mostly known in that country. For example, Donald Trump, the United States of America president, just called the president of Egypt immediately he heard of this story, and he went ahead to his Twitter handle where he wrote, "We have to get tougher and smarter than ever before, and we will. Need the wall, need the ban. God bless Egypt." Mesut Ozil, the Arsenal player, also went to his Twitter handle and wrote, "My thoughts are with all those who are affected by the tragic events in Egypt today." And also, Ahmed Hossam Hussein Abelhamim, who is popularly known as Mido, also went to his Twitter handle and said he was praying for his people and his countrymen. And finally, about the Egypt terror attack is Mohamed Salah. You can remember very well, Chelsea played Liverpool on Saturday, and Mohamed Salah, known to be a player who is always hungry for goals, he scored on that particular day. And as known to all football fanatic, if you scored the team that brought you, that gave you rather the limelight, you don't have an option but to just keep calm and leave the other players to celebrate. And also, from the point of him scoring Chelsea, he didn't celebrate, one, and two, people took it like a moment of mourning for people who were killed in Egypt. Moving forward, another trend of the weekend was Stanchart Marathon. Stanchart Marathon, is an event organized by Stanchart Bank, that is Standard Chartered Bank, which from each and every year, they bring people together who give their donations, buy tickets, and out of the tickets, they raise around 100 million to help children who doesn't have good eyesight or who are having eye problems. And out of that, they also organize a race which they call the Stanchart Marathon. And this year's Stanchart Marathon, which included politicians, celebrities, and all sorts of people. Even Kiambu Senator Wamatangi was seen in the race. Deputy Governor for Nairobi, that is Paul Igade. Media personalities like Aleche Mumo and Chico Lawi were also present, and they all obviously shared their pictures in social media. But funny enough, Stanchart Marathon has trended on the other side for all the wrong reason. Because when you look at Belle Okinyo on her Twitter handle, she wrote, "Stanchart Marathon, an event where the middle class take selfies, walk, and act rich. It has never been sincere about contributing towards cause. But anyway, you can go and act rich peasants." Wakili Ochieng also added that the fake femicists have gotten it right. "To me, this was just a normal selfie session. Why I don't participate? Hashtag Stanchart Marathon." And finally, Waithera K also went to her Twitter handle and wrote, "Stanchart Marathon, people are so bitter on this Twitter street. All I'm saying, it doesn't matter whether you went to take selfies or show off. The end justifies the means." So shout out to all people who participated and saved a life. And obviously, there are people who did not take it nicely, and there are also the other side of people who accepted the outcome. Because by the end of the race, Felix Kibitot won the 21-kilometer race in 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 21 seconds, while Ezekiel Mutei came second in 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 38 seconds, followed by Patrick at third. That is Patrick Kiproril, who came at 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 39 seconds. Another trend of the week and into the weekend and into a new week is Gladys Kakuya. This year's KCP Golden Girl and her family will not worry about school fees anymore. From the look of things and the events that came into her life from last week, we can particularly say that she has had the light shone on her way, because one, the Albinism Society of Kenya say that they are going to sponsor her education. She went to the State House, met the president and the deputy, and they promised her quite a lot of things ahead of her. And also, the senator, nominated Senator Mwaura, just gave her a light of hope that being number one in the country, she has got the right now and the privilege to become whatever she wants. And even she challenged her that she can be the president in front of the president in State House. Wow. Out of this, there's quite a lot of Kenyans who commented, and I sampled to one from Jeremy Brown, who said, God, love, and just. It's God who made her happy. I love my fellow Kenyans. We are very tolerant, and we know the value of humanity. In other parts of Africa, albinos are killed. I love you, my fellow Kenyans. Stay blessed. On this other side, Petro Jenkins just wrote, brilliant, just beautiful. And finally, one of the worst trending topics of the week was about a 16-year-old guy who was forcefully circumcised and by a gang, quote unquote, protecting their businesses in Nyamakema here in Nairobi. Quite a lot of reaction has come out of this. This story has been done by the local media, and quite a lot of people have talked about it. Like Silas Jakakimba said, still disturbed. I keep asking myself why. How low and beastly can we become? Either this boy will live to rehash the incident with fear and horror, or he will become a horror him itself. This is how monsters are created. A people will rise. Who unto us? And also Faith Kerubo Otieno also just commented on her that I hope this boy survives. I saw him in the hospital and felt so bad. And finally, Wairima C said the worst thing is posting the pictures and degrading the family, just disagreeing with all people who gave out the information about that. Ladies and gentlemen, on that sad note, I have to wrap up the trending topics for today. I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Make sure you catch up with Silvia and I tomorrow, same time, same place, for the same show. I've been your host, Chris Megwambo.